happened? I was in the shower, right? And I slipped. I was turning off the shower, and I almost slipped. You know what I tried? My slow behind trying to grab? The wall.
Why would you try to grab the wall?
There wasn't nothing else there. I was slipping, and I was trying to grab the wall.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
It's better than trying to grab the water. You know, at least I probably would have been sturdy if I hit the wall.
That made my pop out the fridge.
Some people said they tried to grab onto the water. Is this the pop you want?
No, the red pop in the can. I got any in there?
I don't see it.
Any in the freezer?
Probably. Nope, not in there either.
And it ain't none in there?
No. Oh, man.
How do you not see three? It's three of them, right?
Oh, look at me. I'm looking for. I'm just gonna walk the plank of shame. That's great. I'm just about to walk the plank of shame. Wow. I really.
This nigga done changed everybody's name.
Coach, just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Set, 10 logo. Hey, lock it. Get him. He's checking. Yo, go. Check, crunch. Set, hit it.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. 55. I'm coming. X3. 218. Chopper. 52. Mike. 55. Check. 55. Hey, Sam R. He's coming. Double up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 32-yard line.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
Hey.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Protein spill. Yep.
Switch it, switch it, switch it.
Go on, go on.
Check 25, check 25.
Ready.
Second and 9 now. Finding his safety valve here.
That
That's
was the
complete.
play I wanted. What the hell was
Not
that?
able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Hey! Rock it, rock it.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 31 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Watch twins, watch twins.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Check. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Silver. Check your height weapon.
They just get the play off. Now Vick. And incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Mike 55. Hey, tight.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. Buying time to his left.
Look at this.
To his running back. And the play goes
He shouldn't even have got that.
Yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Bum ass
It'll go
nigga.
as a 9-yard loss on the play. And
Running
that'll
around
bring up
with.
4th down. On now is the Titans
they
punter
beat the
as he's
shit
on the
out of
punt
him.
for the first time this afternoon. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Hey, Haywood!
55, Mike, 50.
Go!
You.
You draw corkers. Bravo!
Mike, 55.
Back to throw here. He completes it to Julio Jones.
Playoff football.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Watch the screen! Now!
Hey, watch it. Take 4. 55, my guy, 55.
And go!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, orbit!
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
So we got man.
Hey, Alpha!
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Oh, yeah.
5!
Here's 2nd and 8. It's a double team and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Look at this.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Come on, QB, come on. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Better bring it. You better bring it.
So here's Vic following the interception.
Come on.
It's incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
I'm coming after you. Check. Lucky.
Throwing again. Vic. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's got his man on the out route. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Vick operating on first down.
There we go. Bum ass nigga.
Trevor Williams with a pick.
Look at this.
And he'll take this across
Oh my
midfield
goodness.
and inside the 45.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
This nigga's a bomb.
Bam!
Check.
Go!
Check 3.
You're out!
That's
2!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Play your game, JT. Play your game. Let this bum get back in.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Pilot, 64, wait. Look, squeeze.
Come. Check. Shift. Deuce.
Look at me. Door. Snap.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
We'll take that.
And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
We'll take
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
General West.
Check 55 to the mic. Check 55 to the mic. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Check. Look at me. Zipper.
playoff football, baby. Playoff football.
Get this down near the 20-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. 61 matchbox right.
Check nickel.
Ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Let's grind this victory on out, baby.
Go.
55, Mike 55.
80 weapon.
Let's go, defense.
Go. Leo.
Twins. Out.
Kill.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in this 1st half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Come on, fellas.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back?
Saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
It's good talking, nigga.
Picked by Kendall.
I win when it matters.
Take over at the 29-yard line.
I'm sure your controller broke.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He
That's
was
gonna be
moving
the
to his
excuse.
right and
Or
trying
you
to shift
feeding the
coverage,
kids.
but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Hey, lock it.
And to give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, Sam on. Guard.
Playoff football, baby.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Well, a good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, exit.
Everyone, 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Let's go.
Yep.
It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Everyone, 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Hey, Zoo.
Everyone, 37's the Mike. Mike, go.
They'll set up a throw. Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
Got him.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Julio Jones, 27 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, Vick. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.
That was my bad. I should not have vehicle tested.
Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Alert three. Alert three. Shift.
Man, you're out.
Watch the safety creep. Check safety. Shift.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Set. 60 outlaw. Look, squeeze. Protein spell that.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Strip that ball.
Hey, wahoo. Go.
37. Here it comes.
Everyone, 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Watch the curl. Watch that.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Showing it. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Hit it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
They'll look to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Go now. Look at me. Door. Back. Hey, echo.
Hey, check right. Watch it divide.
Now.
Mike 55.
Let's go.
55.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Bunker able to put this one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Oh!
I'm doing it.
Come on!
This is a really important drive.
Just hoping and praying, nigga, man.
Scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Check 50, check 50. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double.
To throw again. Vic.
Get him.
Pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
Man, come on.
Too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Mark 55, Mark 55.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. There you go.
A first down throw coming for Vic.
Killing.
Pressure here and down.
Killing.
Sack back at about the 43-yard line.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Vic. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down over there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Third and long for Vic.
Killing. This nigga's a bomb.
Taken down.
2 of these wins gonna be in the playoffs, baby. I'm 2-7. You 2-7. Go get him, baby. Bum ass nigga. Let's go. Scared ass. Wish you would have went for it.
And that'll set him back 5.
Go for it. With the game pausing or something.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the
Playoff
line to start
football,
their next
baby.
drive. They have the lead here.
Gotta know what you're doing. It's a man's game. Not no little boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not nearly as emotional.
Shout out to my nigga Rose. Uh-oh.
They'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to
That was a bad play.
It's 2nd down.
Why would you
Didn't have a
even do
receiver
that?
open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his
He was
outlet
working.
man because of the coverage. It's way too tight unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now
working,
second
baby.
and 10.
Check, 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 check. Look at me. Zipper.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Get it.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect
We
example
can
of
hear
it
you
right
all
there.
in the back.
You hear me in the back?
Yes.
Hey,
Mommy's
box,
hurting
box.
right
She hurt?
now. Yeah.
What's the matter?
Man, QB's trash. Let's go.
Hey, check mine, check mine.
Shoulders
I'm
hurting.
coming after you.
The back is hurting.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Got him! Oh, no!
Incomplete.
No!
Well, they took their shot all right, but
Come on, Julio!
and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the
That was
sideline
ball
motion.
game.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both
There's my
sides,
punter.
no
Bump.
flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Oh,
And a
he
good
put one in
result
the...
there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Vic readies to throw. And that'll
You'll
wind
never
up
catch that.
incomplete.
Keep trying.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vic.
Come up and get him, D!
Got the hook up.
Come up and get him!
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot,
Come up and get him,
just talking
baby!
about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 3rd down, Vic.
Get him!
Flushed in.
Get him!
He can run for it, and he will.
This
And he'll
nigga's
take
a
this
bomb.
across the 25.
Now, who told this nigga he was good?
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Who told this nigga he was good?
First down, Vic. Got a man. It's Brown. He'll be hit down at the
We'll give you
33.
that.
5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Check 52. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Vic now.
Get him!
And that'll
What was
be
that?
incomplete. We
Holding?
do have a penalty
A
flag.
grounding, a sack. That's even better.
In the pocket.
Bum
checked
ass
away.
nigga.
Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to
Get
inside
him!
the tackle box in order to get that done.
Check three, check three. Sponge, sponge, sponge.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Vic dancing to his left.
These
He's gonna
niggas
run,
right
but he's
here,
got a long
man.
way
I
to
hate
go.
these niggas.
And
They
pass
give
interference.
niggas like him
He's
just
out of
escape
bounds.
clauses.
And they'll find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Like, for real. And he'll swear he good.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Do it again.
55. Right there.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Flush to his right.
Yep.
He completes it to Jones. And he was able to shed
Throwing the
tackle,
ball
but the
50
reserves come
yards
in for the
to the
stop.
other side of the field.
55. Check 55. Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Vic. Jones has it. And he's going to have
crazy,
another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Vic will look to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
Look at this run. Running
One
for his
quarter
life.
remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC.
This
This is the
mistake,
National Football League on EA Sports.
Killers.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. All right, here we go. Mark 55. Mark 55. Let's go, D.
To throw again on second down. Vic. This will be caught by Brown. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the gun, Vic escaping the pressure right. He'll try and I think the ball's out.
Fumble! Oh!
So possession will
No!
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And
No,
it's
baby!
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
And now look at this.
Look at this. This nigga's, that's my ball. Oh, my God.
They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
This game is terrible, man. This nigga ain't even good.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it here to Brown. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Bomb.
No gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He ain't running with Vic. He can't do nothing.
For my
Or whatever his
it's
name
only
is.
2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Now this time they'll throw it with Vic. Forced out to his left.
Look at this.
And a big loss
Yep.
here as he's taken down.
Well, many times
The
when you
running
talk
man.
about quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get
Better
out of
kick that
any
field goal.
bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep
It's
losing
over.
yards and losing yardage and digging
Let's
themselves
go
a hole
get
they
him.
can't get out of.
Let's go get him.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch twist.
On 4th down, Vic. He's going to let it go deep for the end. Got him.
Oh, my God!
Touchdown.
Man! Oh, I hate this.
2 touchdowns here so far.
Man!
Back within a single score.
Oh, no, they be saving this dude.
Now things get a bit more interesting here in this
Come
quarter.
on. Come on, man. I can't play no better than I'm playing,
So
man.
here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. This will be fielded at the 8.
I can't play no better.
25, call it the 24-yard line.
Damn.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Get back to running the football.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Kalen Balaj, 76 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Check.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
5.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And they're
Can't play no better.
by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Check, front stick. Hey, that's good. 12. Tight as Ringo. Tight as on the Ringo.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Check, 55 to my
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback. D-line, get that quarterback.
Vic now from the 50. Being chased out left. And a big
Kill him.
here as he's taken down.
See that defensive move I made?
Now this one
It's
from
defense,
about 2
baby.
counties over after
That
the sack. They
adjustment.
come up on a
We
2nd
adjust.
and very long.
We adjust, baby.
Flushed out right. Johnson's got it complete. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Check. Lucky. Tight dog.
On 3rd down, Vic steps away to his left. He may try and
Where
run
the
for
fumble?
this. And he can only manage
Where
to
the
get this to the
fumble?
45-yard line. Well short of the first. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Mike 55. Who that?
Hey, check Mike. Watch it, 5.
Go get him, Cole.
Now Vic
Go get him,
on
Cole.
4th down. Buying time to his left. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Switch up.
Vic operating on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. 4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Now here's Vic. Dancing to now Vic.
There we go.
The football. And the
Little sooner or later.
they're going to set up
Quick.
at the 27.
Cut the game off, bro. I'm 3-7 now. And I'm moving on. Told this nigga's a bum. You gonna stop all that talking.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
I got playoff experience,
They're just looking to
bum.
burn these final 2 minutes
I've been
away
here
and get
before.
out of here with a victory.
Got him.
Start with a give
Let's
here.
go, Ballage.
He finds an opening past the 40.
Wave at him.
He's at the 30.
Wave at him, Ballage. Yeah,
Touchdown,
dance on him.
Jaguars.
Your bum ass on. See you in 21, nigga.
Second touchdown of the afternoon.
If you ain't scared.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Wave the white flag. Shoot the clock, man. It's over. Wave the white flag. We good. Shoot the clock. There you go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach,
to the clock, man. To the clock."
Like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end.
Get him.
A little bit better as they continue.
Killing.
Continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Throwing, Vick. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Looking to throw again on second down. Vick. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking him.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back
clock,
in,
brother.
that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Good game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Shoot the clock.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab back there, you throw it again, then you come with the big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to settle him.
Oh, goodbye. Na 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 na. Oh, goodbye. Fucking bum.
Leo. Check three. Yeah. Be ready.
Yeah.
Hey, lock it. SOS.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Taking a shot for Samuel. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays
And
alive.
I wanted to play.
Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
That's it. He did do all the work.